So, you're dealing with pain and you're tired of it. You want the pain to go away and stay away. And for that to happen, you need to understand why you're dealing with pain. What is causing this pain? What is truly at the root of your pain? And how can you address that? So that not only does the pain you're experiencing right now go away, but any of the other possible places you could feel pain also get addressed. So I'm going to tell you right now, there's a basic resource that your body brings to the table that determines how much pain you are vulnerable to, how vulnerable your body is in general, and at the other end, how much mobility and graceful athleticism you have. There is one key principle at one key determining principle at the root of all of it. And that principle is called tensegrity. Tension integrity. And I have here a tensegrity structure modeled after the human hip. But before I get into the nitty-gritty of tensegrity, I want to show you a metaphor for how foundational it is to the human body. I want you to think of two economies. Economy number one has access to a very basic resource. They have access to abundant, cheap energy. Economy number two has access to expensive, limited energy. You could also say it just has little energy. Let's look at some outcomes. There are positive outcomes for an economy, such as growth and innovation, and there are negative outcomes for an economy, such as crime and corruption. Well, when you have an abundant source of cheap energy, it is just likely that you're going to have more growth, more innovation. You could say more athleticism, more mobility if you're a human body. If you have low, limited energy as an economy, it is more likely that you'll have less of these good outcomes and more of negative outcomes, such as crime or corruption. This basic resource, the amount you bring to the table, automatically determines how likely it is you'll have good or bad outcomes. So people have a shoulder issue. Let's say an economy is dealing with crime, and people have the shoulder issue and they go to a physical therapist, chiropractor, massage therapist, and everyone's looking at the shoulder, trying to address the shoulder, similar to how an economy dealing with too much crime may say, okay, do we need more police on the street? Do we need a curfew maybe? And in both cases, you're dealing with this local issue and you're playing at the level of effect. And that can be useful. However, if you never truly address the root cause, which is either limited energy or in our case, tensegrity, you'll never actually address the root cause. And not only that, but by addressing the root cause, such as in an economy, by going from an economy of low energy, if you could snap your finger and give them an abundance of free energy, guess what? You don't have to play at the level of crime anymore. Crime just goes down automatically, as does corruption, as does cheating and yelling and arguments. And automatically, without doing anything at the level of effects, you're going to have more growth, innovation. And similar to the body, if you increase your tensegrity, you automatically have access to more mobility, agility, strength, dynamic adaptability through all planes of movement, while at the same time automatically reducing your stiffness, achiness, and vulnerability to pain. And that is what I help people with. It is increasing their tensegrity. There is a lot to understand about tensegrity that I will put up in a following video, but that is it in a nutshell. I hope you are a little more inspired and excited about the prognosis for your health journey, because whatever pain you are dealing with, it can be helped. And I'll see you around hopefully very soon. Thank you.